So where we left off, you just met the bard.
We did.
Fawn went to the bar for a drink.
Velvet realized that she knew the bard.
Well, Vel's like, I don't know who this guy is. And then Violet's like, it's all coming back to me now.
Yeah.
Don't tell the bard that. He'll start singing it.
I can see clearly now. The rain's gone.
Which realm was that? Was that Exordia? Okay, that was Exordia.
That was Exordia.
See Exordia episode.
Yeah. I don't think that was... that one wasn't recorded though, right? So,
Yeah. Well, 4 episodes were.
Okay.
When we had the crossover.
Yeah.
That's where SoRaS of the Seven Fists came and rocked their world. And all of a sudden we learned what the term action surge was.
Yeesh. Yeah. There are some feats that are just worth taking.
Like fit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So yes, that's where we left off. You guys just entered the tavern. The bard was playing the song.
Mm-hmm.
And then he did recognize Violet and started walking towards her, and then ended his song and
offered to go drink with us at the bar.
Did I ever know his name? He was always just the bard.
The bard, yes. That's all you knew him to
You did
be.
know his name. The bard.
The bard.
He only went by the bard. And he's sung many tales of Jacques Marot. Everything from his adventure with Dave to Necromancer.
Oh, the cats.
Yes.
So many cats.
Yes, all the cats.
Oh gosh.
Never a dull moment with Jacques.
I wasn't there for that one.
The undead would agree.
That was one of the campaigns where Violet was not really one of the leaders of the party per se. Because
No.
she was like, Jacques was just running around like, let's go pick up some fancy armor. She's like, sure. I don't know what we're doing. So
Let's go pick up pieces.
That sounds like fun.
That's who cares with the Civil War? It's just...
She just popped up in this realm and got stuck there, and they were like, apparently there was a civil war going on, but she didn't know anything about it. So she's just like, I don't know why I'm here. You want to go do that thing? Sure, let's go do that thing. That sounds fun.
I have a feeling this is all reminiscence that's happening
Yeah.
at the bar.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's explaining everything to you, Slimefinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was going to the bar because Fawn had already headed over there, and I assumed that she was ordering drinks for us all.
So, essentially, everybody's at the bar right now. We're reminiscing about old times. The bard even jumps in and he says, yes, and do you remember SoRaS?
I do.
He was so upset every time he went through one of those portals. He felt like he was losing time.
Did you find him?
Oh, SoRaS hasn't returned.
No! SoRaS.
Of course, I left shortly after. So, I don't know. I mean, he could have returned by now, but my travels took me elsewhere. Along with Jacques. Did you know he was here?
I don't think I knew that.
He was here for a short time. He ended up being picked up by the... What do you call them? He just looks at Slimefinger. Oh, the Ministry of Magic. Yes.
I know the leader.
Advisor to the Ministry of Magic.
And then he describes him and everything. And then, Slimefinger, you recall that description because he shared a cell with you.
Oh, yeah, he was a cool guy.
Cellmate of the Ministry of Magic.
Cellmate of who?
The Minister of Magic, is that what it was?
No.
Jacques.
Jacques.
Jacque.
That's probably right. There are many spellings of his name.
We spelled about 3 different ways in the entire campaign. I think there's actually even an S on the end of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so.
Should be.
That's the French spelling of it, I think has an S.
Yep.
I always called him Jack, but I guess
Some
that's
people
better.
called him Jack, some people called him Jake or Jake, and then some people called him Jacques. Mostly he was
I
called
only
Jacques.
stayed there for a few days. Then they read my book and they said I could go.
I think that's what most people say when they read your book. Like, you can leave now.
You can leave now.
Please leave
Please
now.
go. Take the slime with you. But yes, you know, he you were reminiscing
Bars to something.
about old times, Exordia. He says it was a thrilling time. Very exciting.
I'm sorry to have missed it. That would have been fun.
I mean, it could have gone worse.
Way worse if there'd have been a chaos page there.
Yeah.
So you only need one Dave at a time.
But he says, "What brings you here, Violet?"
Well, I mean, do you not know that story? I feel like somebody should know that story. Because, or did they not tell anyone that I was frozen in this spherical prison of ice, defending the land from this?
He takes a glass, slams it down, and he says, "I cannot believe it. You are the Frozen Lady."
Oh, apparently.
One of my amazing ballads that are popular here. It really breaks the ice.
Oh gosh, great! It's a great icebreaker.
I really broke the ice too.
Literally.
Yeah. So he broke the ice.
But yeah, he looks and he says, so he sees you, he sees him, and he goes, "And you have interesting companions."
Yes. There's also one in my head, but
Oh, we're just
By the way-
telling everybody about him?
oh, you know, he's the bard. He knows everything anyway.
Slimefinger, by the way, Donegar, every now and again, when you kind of look over in his direction, his eyes start to glow green, and then they retract back.
My eyes?
Yes.
Glow green?
Because Donegar tries to assume control, and you're like, "No, stop! I'm having a conversation."
For a favor, I'll let you take control.
Oh, no. How long would that last?
I didn't put a time limit.
Here, I'll shake hands with myself.
Sounds like a deal. Self high five.
Left hand knows what the right hand's not doing.
Wait, what?
Dragon.
But she says, "Well, it was fantastic seeing you once again. Now I have more information that I can bestow upon these people."
I tell the bard about the river slug that destroys pirate ships.
I've heard of that one.
Yes.
Yes.
It was pretty dangerous.
It's
Have you heard of the Spore Queen?
Ooh.
not yet.
That's me.
And what does the Spore Queen do?
And I just kind of show him and let it touch his hand, and it starts burning him a little bit, and I take it back.
He's like, that's a fascinating ability. So he looks and he says, we have Violet, who's a capable caster of runes. We have a Finger of Slime.
Sure. That's one of my names. Have you heard all of my titles?
Have you?
Not yet.
There will be more.
I amass them as I go.
And he continues, he says, then we have the Spore Queen. And he looks at the last. And you are?
She's the druid.
The
I have a
Druid.
feeling-
Like you are the bard.
I have a feeling she's more powerful than she's letting on, but she doesn't reveal her secrets.
She
You know.
I communicate.
seems mysterious.
I communicate to the animals with the animals.
When people are truly powerful, they don't need titles.
Is there anything dead around that I can reanimate for a second?
Other than his wood, no.
Dang.
Oh, don't reanimate the bar.
Reanimate his...
Don't reanimate this drink, please.
Oh.
Turn my wine back into grapes.
Oh, come on. It's no fun. Oh.
Just grapes and water.
But yes, he says, it was a pleasure meeting all of you.
And you as well.
I believe my thirst has been quenched. I should get back to telling the tales of the old.
Are you calling me old? Oh. I mean, I am, so you know. Actually, I don't think I know how old I am. The void is a strange thing. Also,
So it's time
So
magic.
is ice.
does the freezing thing count? Also, I think with my divine, I don't really know how long I was alive before that. There was a time when I kind of got in an incident and lost my memory partially. Partly got it back, but there's some stuff in there that's still kind of fuzzy.
There's 800 years missing.
Yeah.
Give or take a year.
And then the Fire Nation.
The Fire Nation attacked. We needed the master of all the elements.
The master of all the runes.
Oh no! She froze herself just as we needed her. Oh, I just realized why
And then he has an idea. Fantastic name for a new song. Master of Runes.
There you go.
And soon, maybe Master of Multiverse. Has a nice little ring to it.
Master of Runcast, she's pulling the strings.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, he starts to get up from the bar. And then grab his instrument.
I thought he was going to forget it.
Are you gonna grab it?
No.
And he goes back and begins playing. This time he plays Jacques Will Rock You.
Jacques will rock you.
It was very popular in Exordia. Yeah, that's exactly what the whole tavern is doing right now with their feet.
Okay, so did we actually manage to get any information out of
No,
him?
not at all. No, we asked anything about it. just
I
just
even-
reminiscing about all the times.
I even passed the book over to you so that you could remember to ask about the Dragon Rider.
Right, that's a thing that we need to do. I apparently
Since
drank
he
too
actually
much at the
knew
bar.
you.
I was reminiscing.
She
I
got
was
caught up in
I
old
was
times.
Remembering all the things that I've forgotten and need to remember to not forget.
Like I was even passing you the book so that you could remember the name of the Dragon Rider. I mean, it's written in Ancient Dwarvish, but
She's got Tongue of the Land. She knows that, right?
Yes, I do.
she's also got the memory rune, and she could probably just read my mind.
Yeah.
Learn how to read Ancient Dwarvish,
That is true.
like the Mistress of Magic did.
So I'm pretty sure that will cover dead languages.
Besides, I've been in her head.
Well, now that we've taken a break from talking to him, we're regrouping, trying to figure out what we should have said to him, so that we can go back and say those things to him. So many memories.
It's interesting that he started directly into a tale about the last Dragon Rider.
I think he may know the information. We just gotta remember to talk to ask him.
Yeah, we should do that. So I turn to him, and I say, by the way, Senior Bard, we have a...
In the middle of his song.
Yes.
Wait, I'm not done talking.
We will.
I
By the
freeze
way,
time, and everyone stops at, like, mid-slam. It's like, okay, you can finish the song later. By the way, we are on a quest. What is that quest again?
He goes, hold that thought.
quest for the last Dragon Rider.
Because
Quest for the Last Dragon Rider.
everyone starts getting a little disgruntled since the song stopped, and he says, one moment. So he snaps his finger, and his instrument floats into the air, and then starts playing. And this is going on as you guys are having your conversation.
So yes, we are on a quest to find the last dragon rider, and you, as a connoisseur of tales, we thought maybe you might have information.
You might
That
have
could
heard
lead us.
something.
Well, dragons do have tails.
Yes.
I used to love that show.
Plenty of them. Yes, I have come across some information. Unfortunately, it's not very clear.
Is it a riddle?
It is.
Ooh, I like riddles.
It is a series of riddles. I can point you in the right direction with the riddle.
Ooh.
That is the clue. And from there, you can follow to the next clue, and then on to the next clue, and see where that leads you. It could lead you somewhere, it could lead you nowhere.
Is this the riddle?
Yeah.
I need to know when to start writing.
It says, let me give you the first riddle.
Yeah, the riddles that might lead us somewhere, might lead us nowhere, sounds better than not having a riddle, which will definitely lead us nowhere. So you know, yeah, let's hear the riddle.
He says, of the king, I am blue, and of the peasant, I am red. Of the frog, I am cold, and of the dog, I am hot. What am I?
Alright, one more time.
Of the king, I am blue, and of the peasant, I am red. Of the frog, I am cold, and of the dog, I am hot.
Blood.
What am I?
Blood. Aristocrats are blue bloods. And frogs are cold-blooded. Dogs are warm-blooded.
Yeah.
So, Vel's in your head right now, like, counting fingers, drawing equations in the air, inside your mind. And you say, blood. And then Vel goes, blood. Great!
Yeah, I did all this work for
That's
nothing.
fantastic! What does it mean?
Yeah.
But yes, and so the bard, he says, with that, you should maybe look north.
Okay.
Blood is to the north.
Slimefinger's writing all this down in his book.
Yes, waiting for Slimefinger to catch up.
Done.
He says, north of Everwick, there is a tree. It is stained with blood. Possibly is where this riddle leads. I am not sure. I just know the area somewhat well.
I mean, somewhat is better than not knowing it. So would you like to, come with us and assist, or?
Oh no, my place is here. Telling the tales of Violet and Slimefinger and Donegar.
Would you mind if I just, read your mind just a little bit to get a better idea of where we're going? Just a little. Just a little.
He says, this is your quest. I have given you all I know.
Alright. Well, thank you. That was good information. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I think I can divinate from here.
So he does, he grabs a stool, he kicks it over there, steps on it, grabs his instruments from the air, and then begins to play once again.
When we get back out of the bar, I'm going to try using divination to figure out exactly where the tree would be to the north. See if I can see how far it is and all that.
Yeah, I got you. Alright. So everybody else steps out of the tavern?
Mm-hmm.
We found our clue, guys.
Hopefully we've had a little bit of time to sober up.
I'll leave a few spores behind just because.
Just for later.
She's making it.
Just making the hops a bit more spicy.
It's her version of leaving breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
That way you know your way back.
Yeah.
Just follow the spores.
It works very well because, they sort of dig themselves in. You can't get them out.
Yeah.
You can't just, wash them out.
No.
So, there's a path, and she could find them easily. She's the queen of spores. So, easy enough to back her.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So, do I need to roll anything for the divination?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You're going to put a little magic into it. Let's go with far away. I think that's the mid tier, I believe.
The spores are like my injections. Like.
Are you like
Dr.
Stein? Oh my goodness. The Stein legacy lives on with spores.
Oh.
She's spine.
Okay. The D6 is mine.
Oh, okay.
Although they don't know this, I'm trying to make a sentient spore so I can communicate with them and send them out.
Okay. So, I'm going to put some mana into it.
Put some mana into it.
So that I can make it far away.
Just
which
remember.
Is 5.
Go to the left and then go to the right.
Slide to the left.
Slime Finger's doing as he's casting. He just slides to the left, and he slides to the right, and then casts.
Okay.
It's very, very catchy too.
Alright. On the chaos table, we have polyoozed.
Did you just turn yourself into an ooze?
Target is polymorphed into a small helpless ooze for a 6-part clock.
So is he the target, or is the tree the target?
He's a target.
Okay.
Because he's trying to divinate
However,
on him
I did
to
roll
lead him.
16 plus 12 plus 0. So 28. Do I know the way?
You do know the way. Wasn't exceptional, but you do know the way.
I-
And you know the way so well because you are the divination that's guiding him.
So I lead the way.
All you have to do is follow the ooze.
There's like a snail trail following behind him. Oh gosh.
So we have slime and spores.
Force, yeah.
The snow is just being eaten
Oh.
under me.
Well, if anyone's following us, they're not going to have a very hard time of it.
We're leaving a trail.
We're leaving like multiple trails. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine, guys.
And it's
fine.
only going to be 6 turns that I'm a ooze.
So he leads you. At first, you guys exit north into the forest, and then as you do, you follow the path at first, but then it deviates.
Are we walking or are we still on our horses?
I'm probably not riding a horse.
He's not riding anything.
He's not riding horse, but do we still have our horses?
It's up to you guys.
I mean, I would
Yeah.
probably, bring mine. I've got his on a tether too, so we're all.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
At least
He
he
can't
wasn't
ride
on the
it.
horse when he did it.
Yeah, he can't ride it on when he's in a humanoid form. He definitely can't ride it.
Ooze
in
on ooze.
slime form.
It's like.
Oh. So gross.
So you deviate from the path into the forest. And then you continue to follow this ooze that's leading you. And then you arrive at the tree, which is, just as the bard mentioned, is a large oak tree. But
I'm puddled at the bottom of the tree and kind of jutting up to point at the blood.
it's this tree.
How many turns did that take?
Oh, you transform back at this point.
Oh.
Oh, you wanted to be a helpless son?
So you transform back, and when you get to this tree, Vel gives you a little bit of history on this. See, this tree, the reason why it's stained with this blood is this is an executioner's block, essentially. You guys see right in front of the tree is basically the stump where they lay down the prisoners and then give them their final rites. But it's not just used by the town, it's also used by others as well. It's gained quite a reputation here.
So is it all like, it's all blood, but is it like
Dried blood.
several creatures, or like all humanoids, or like they ritually slaughter magical creatures here? How do we know?
Why don't you divinate, Slime Finger?
Okay.
Actually,
Is there something that we could do to find out?
which one are you,
Can we
green?
pull out our CSI kits and test the blood?
You're green, right?
I am.
Does it turn purple?
That was a good
Slime Finger's gonna divinate.
I'm going to put how much mana into this?
Oh boy.
I think nearby.
Well, you just put your hand on the tree.
Yeah. It's not at all. It's not range.
I mean, you could get an extra effect if you're looking for something else. I mean, what are you trying to divinate?
Well, she was asking,
Okay.
like, what had been killed here.
Do you want any other information, possibly? You can add an extra effect and get more information, potentially.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna add the effect of knowing, like, what type of creatures got killed here. And then possibly also, like, a visual representation.
Maybe we can figure out the motives behind
Right.
why they were-
Go for it.
By the way, I need to drop that down. I'm at 18 mana.
And slime figures and magic.
Just need some mana.
The tree's the target.
Uh-oh.
Did
Did
everyone
you
stand
turn a
back?
tree
Like,
into an
well,
ooze?
What did you do?
a blue tree.
If I use the favor, does it reroll the chaos die also?
No.
Yeah, rerolls both of them.
Oh. Okay.
It's basically just reroll all together.
Okay.
Good catch.
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna know what happened.
Is it worse?
Okay. Got a 19 instead of a 4. And a 40. So 19 plus 12 is...
31.
31.
Mm-hmm.
And 40 gives me double strike. The tree has double strike exploit until the end of its next turn.
So is the tree gonna like backhand you when you put your hand on it?
So if it chooses to hit something, it gets to hit twice.
If this is an int, we're in trouble. Because I just gave it a buff.
It's an execution.
Oh my gosh, the tree is the executioner!
Plot twist.
Oh, you didn't have to figure out that riddle, did you?
I mean,
So
slime finger?
we're getting both a visual representation
Yeah.
and information about what types of creatures.
And you're going to get the next riddle as well.
Ah!
Yeah. So, to explain, yes, to answer your question, you see images of different creatures. You see humanoids, people, elves. Actually, the ones who are executed the most here were druids.
Oh,
Years and years ago. Which, in part, is what actually cursed the tree, so to speak. Because then, at that point, the tree itself became the executioner. So, as
called it.
animals or wanderers will walk by, the tree would snatch it.
So we're standing
And then you
not
can
so close, right?
hear it too, by the way. Now you can
Yeah.
see it, we
I
can
think
hear
we
the
all took a
sounds
step back when
as
we said
bones
that.
snap.
because we're not close enough for the tree.
Fine.
Hopefully.
I'm
Hopefully we're
right
at
next
least
to
not
it
in
because I
melee
was
range.
touching it.
Yeah, so he would be the only one.
So the tree actually, after you divinate on it, it comes alive, so to
No!
Uh-huh.
Slime
mean,
finger!
yeah.
No, run!
speak. And you see like its eyes, basically like the hollow. It comes open with was like a glow, basically. Like two hollows are glowing in the tree, and then its mouth as well.
Uh-huh.
And then you hear it.
Is it a willow tree?
It is a riddle tree.
No, willow.
Oh.
Grandmother Willow.
Yeah, that's
Grandmother
what I
willow.
was kidding.
No, it's not a whomping willow either. It's an oak.
Is it a weeping willow? Because it's crying for all the dead people.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
No, it's that tree from the hanging tree.
Hanging tree. But the tree is actually a riddle tree.
Ah.
And it speaks. And it gives you a riddle. It says, answer the riddle correctly. You will be given your next clue. Answer it wrong. There will be consequences.
Is he the only one who can answer?
Hmm?
Is he the only one who can answer, or are we all answering?
Anybody.
Okay.
Whoever speaks first.
Oh no.
Slime finger.
All of a sudden,
Don't
Slimfinger
talk.
starts to talk and she goes, ow, yeah, I hope that's ooze.
Ugh.
Just blast him with water.
Yeah. I just
You look
literally
thirsty.
freeze his
She's
face.
gonna put a water bubble on your head.
Pull a toddler move and just lick your hand.
Oh!
It's more like a Lilo thing.
Alright, the riddle. What goes round and round a wood, but never goes into the wood?
Bark.
The only thing I can think of.
Is that your answer?
I mean,
What was it again?
it's.
What goes round and round a wood, but never goes into the wood?
I would say bark.
Bark. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking was the bark, but I didn't want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
In case I was wrong, I don't want to be
Yeah.
His
wrong.
head is in a bubble of water, so.
Oh, you give your answer,
Mhm.
and you see the tree start glowing extremely red, and it goes blue.
Is that good?
And it says, your answer is correct.
Yay!
And then the light disappears, and you see a piece of paper that's within the tree itself. A parchment.
Glad it didn't attack because I would have dissolved that paper.
I guess I will retrieve the paper. Keep
Okay.
it de-ooze.
Keep it secrets.
Keep it
Yes,
safe.
keep it secret, keep it safe.
Well, don't keep it secret from us.
If he puts it in his book, it's not secret from
Ma-
anybody.
Maybe keep it safe from
Yeah.
certain members of the party, but don't keep it secret.
It'll end up a little bit moist if he gets hold of it, so.
Moist.
Moist. Moist.
Moist.
Alright,
For damp.
so
Moist.
you get the parchment, and essentially it's a map is what it is. Okay? And it's unlike the nicely detailed map that you had on the way here. It's not one of those. It basically shows where you are with a circle.
You are here.
Exactly. And then it shows this kind of like a line, and then puts an X, and then there's some trees, and then there's a hill. So essentially it's leading you northeast again, towards the edge of the tree line where the hill is. And that's all the details it gives you.
So you are here is down in the bottom left-hand corner. There's a
Mhm.
line
Drawing it.
with
He
an
is.
X, and then trees, and a hill.
I show it to everyone, make sure they have it memorized.
I copied it.
He's actually
He's writing in
it
his
down.
book. It's good.
There's no real context in my book, so without actually reading my mind, they won't really know why I have a map of you are here.
So you guys travel?
Yes.
So as you guys are traveling, you notice that while you're on this path,
Mm-hmm.
that the trees are marked with arrows.
Oh. I follow the arrows.
So somebody was following this path and didn't want to lose their way.
We see little breadcrumbs.
No, that has your breadcrumb.
So somebody's already been this way.
See little cracker and breadcrumbs, like a child or two maybe walked through here.
There's a small cottage in the woods.
Ah, you're getting there. As you travel, you see the forest feels different. Like it's not physically changing. You just get this feeling, this eerie feeling, like something is watching you as you travel.
Ooh, can I cast abjuration magic to stop whatever, like basically to stop scrying on us?
You could try.
I don't know if any of the stuff I have would help. Like, I have a skill in nature. I don't know what that would do.
I mean, you might be able to tell what's watching us.
Would that be something I could roll for?
Yeah, I mean you could try to communicate with the spirits of the forest.
I also have woodland speech.
You can use your empathy for that.
I also have that.
Go ahead.
You want to do
I
that
have a
before I roll?
maybe. Yeah.
To make everything stop seeing us?
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
probably.
Slimefinger's like, and you're done seeing me.
Yeah, let's try that first. I have a P in empathy. What does that mean?
Proficient. It's +1.
Okay, so did I just roll the 20 and then...
Mm-hmm. Roll d20, add your wisdom, and then add your proficiency bonus.
Where's my wisdom? Wisdom is 5. 19.
Ooh.
Alright, that's a
19.
13, right?
Yes, a
13 plus
It's a
5 plus
13.
1 is 19.
That would be a 19.
Oh, you touched it.
Oh, it's cursed. Maybe we need to go over there and touch that d20 that Violet's using.
She bakes that very carefully in the oven every week.
Actually, that would probably not be a good thing. It's a metal one.
Yeah, why not?
She reforges it every week.
She just leaves it in her car.
Yeah.
It's actually stays in my purse. I never take it out. Like my dice have been in my bag every day since I bought them.
Never know we need a d20.
Like,
So
even
you've
when
got
I
it
change out
attuned to
purses,
you.
my
Yeah.
dice go from one bag to the other.
So you've got it attuned to you.
Yeah, apparently.
That, you figured it out. It's a magic d20.
So she figures that out.
Yes.
Is that enough to figure it out?
That's enough, yeah. For you only needed 15.
Well,
Wow.
I
Yes.
succeeded.
Yes. What you don't sense, there's nothing natural about what that feeling is. There's something else that is. So it's not like a spirit of the forest or animals.
It's
or
not
anything
something
like
that's
that.
supposed to be here.
Right.
So,
And that's what Slimefinger's like, oh, I know what to do. Put
Make
more mana into it.
yeah.
No more seeing us.
You're going to need to spend 5 if you're going to try to counterspell it.
Okay.
So what exactly is happening?
I am
There's,
trying to stop something from
There's
seeing
something
us.
Right.
watching us, but we don't know what it is. Well, we know it's not something natural to this area.
She thought maybe it was like the spirits of the forest as you guys were traveling.
Can I try to
But-
read its mind?
He's gonna make it unsee us.
But I want
He's-
to read its mind.
He's trying to make it unsee you.
She can still do that though, right?
Well, it depends if it's a creature or not. Because if it's a magical effect, like a scrying spell, then that wouldn't work.
I don't.
Yeah, it has to actually have a mind in order for me to.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, like, if he makes it unsee us, she can still try and read its mind.
Well, it just depends on what it is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Important point of order. I need DM's clarification on how this is going to work.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Body swap.
Oh!
Oh,
Choose a second target at random. The intended target of the spell and the second random target immediately swap bodies.
Oh no!
The effect lasts until the end of scene.
Oh no!
Yeah. So you have
And
3 available targets.
That's a
no!
29.
Make it swap with a tree!
What?
True.
That's a 29 on the cast
Oh, okay.
to stop
Well,
it from seeing.
You successfully stopped it.
And then you
from-
said I need to roll a d3.
Roll a d6. We'll go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Make it go in a tree.
That's not an available target.
No! Why not? A tree is a living, breathing thing.
Okay. You said 1, 2, 3.
Just one.
1,
One,
2,
two.
3 and 4, 5 and 6.
Yeah.
It's
1,
on a
2,
d3.
Oh, you got d3?
Yeah, one, two.
Yeah, 1,
2.
2.
Oh no!
No!
Wait, what happens to Vel?
Yeah!
Oh.
Save
Well,
me!
it's now Velfinger.
Oh gosh.
So, swap character sheets.
Wait. He's swapping?
He's swapping. I thought it was the
I thought
target. It swaps with the target.
Yeah, he said the
Yeah.
target. Pick a secondary target.
Oh, I thought it was you swapping.
No, we're
No.
not swapping.
My bad.
The
That's what I
target.
was saying. Have the whatever.
intended
we don't know
target
what
of
Oh,
the
Yeah.
then
spell.
re-roll that because you're an available target.
Oh.
Oh.
See, I was
need
going. I was
four.
misunderstood. I was going off of you swapping with somebody, but no. In that case, you got to roll a d4 because you're an available target.
Okay.
Aha.
So, Maybe
I might
Violet.
be safe.
You might be safe.
So now it's just saying.
Now roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But if
Wait,
something
1,
else,
2, 3, 4. Okay.
if something else
2.
possesses my
Then it's
body,
you.
oh, okay.
This ought to go well.
And they have his powers now.
Body
about-
swap. I don't know that they get my powers.
What
do
about
they?
He's gonna
Danagard?
make us switch character sheets. I'm pretty sure they have your powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, say, what about Danagard, though?
Yeah, Donegar's still there.
Does he stay in Slimefinger's body, or is
Yep.
he...
Because it's the vessel.
Oh, so... Oh.
This is gonna go well. You need the sheet?
Actually, I just thought about that.
What?
Okay. Reroll one more time.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
D6.
Oh.
Because technically Vel is one and so
And
is
Donegar is
Donegar.
one. Yeah.
But it swapped bodies, and they don't actually have a body.
But it would swap
It's-
bodies with the spirit.
Spirit, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe he'll swap with
5?
one of the multiple spirits.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Vel.
Oh my god! Okay.
So Vel swaps.
But that means something is now in me.
Yes.
that we don't know.
I don't know.
Also, Violet's like, okay, I feel weird now, guys. What just happened?
What?
Weird.
Vel can't see us anymore.
But
What?
I don't
But
think
wait,
Vel's
does this
here
mean
anymore.
Vel has his own body now?
Vel has
Vel's-
whatever
yeah.
the other
Vel-
thing had as a body.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Vel is in whatever vessel that thing had.
Until the end of the scene.
that might be good for him.
I mean, maybe.
Important point
I
of
don't
order.
know.
We don't know that happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So you successfully stopped it.
I stopped whatever it was from looking at us.
But wouldn't she know?
Mm-hmm.
She would know.
I can't hear Vel anymore, and I don't know where he is, and I feel weird. And
But
what did you do?
you might just think that the fact that I stopped anything from scrying on us.
Was he was...
But he's in my mind.
Yeah,
I
he
should
wasn't
still be able to
scrying.
talk to him.
Uh-huh. You're right.
Yeah.
And it's
Am I
not
right?
Vel anymore.
That's all I
Not
did
anymore.
was an anti-scrying spell.
Vel's not scrying. Where is he? Who's here now?
Oh. And Vel has been replaced. And instead, in your mind, all of a sudden the scenery changes. It's not just this blank space that Vel's in that he's using to develop whatever knowledge and formulas that he wants to. Instead, you see a garden.
I like gardens.
And then you see a waterfall. And then you see this old lady that's sitting there on a stone.
Is it me from the future?
And
Maybe.
so in your mind, as you're just, your mind construct is going towards this,
I approach her in my mind.
you approach her in your mind. And then she turns and, she sees you and she says, well, hello.
Hello. I don't believe we've met. Have we met?
We haven't.
Okay.
This is a new experience.
I mean, for me, yes. I mean, well, not really. But, like, for you being here, that's new. I think.
Yes.
I have a lot of fuzzy memories. I'm not entirely sure.
She says, you are very good. You've been solving my riddles.
I look over at Slimefinger. He's like, what's happening? I'm like,
Yeah.
Is she like talking out loud too as she's talking to this person in her head? Like she's
she's
just having this conversation and we're only hearing one side of it and like, does she normally do this?
is she talking to us?
Or is she actually
She's-
just having a full mental conversation?
Is she just like,
She's in a full mental conversation.
okay,
But I'm
so
like,
we
you
don't,
can see my facial
And then all of a sudden
expression.
she looks
Yeah,
over
like-
at me like, and I'm like, what?
What? What's happening?
Did I do a good job?
Do I have slime on me? Just brush that slime off your shoulder.
So, who are you, if I might ask?
Well, many people call me the sage of the forest. I have lived here a long time. I have seen it grow. I have also seen it been destroyed. I crafted these riddles so that you, or anyone else that I deemed as qualified, would be able to assist me.
So, what exactly do you need assistance with?
To answer that, there's one more riddle.
Oh, okay.
Just for you.
Hit me with your best shot.
I'm easy to get into, but hard to get out of. What am I?
I mean, I would say like a cell, but
A mind?
If only
My
Schwab-
mind?
trouble. You're easy to get into trouble
only
and hard to get out of it.
Slime finger
There's
is like,
too
I
many-
know!
Too many options.
Slime Finger's not there to answer.
Am I allowed to say this out loud? Probably not. I mean, there's too many answers. Can I have a clue? Like a
Can I
hint?
phone a friend?
Can I say this riddle out loud?
Can I say this out loud? So it's something hard to. easy to
Meanwhile,
get into,
Violet's
hard to
like
get out of.
repeating this, not realizing it, like she's repeating this out loud.
Easy
Yeah,
to get into, hard to
hard
get
to
out
get
of.
out of.
What am I? And she just says that as you guys are walking. And everyone's like,
And Slime Finger's like, trouble?
Yeah, I would think trouble,
Because that's
Or,
his entire
you know,
life.
or like prison, or
and Slime Finger's like, oh, you're doing riddles now too.
This is a fun game. Here's another one.
I got one.
Uh-huh.
What's black and white and red all over?
a blushing skunk. No,
Scroll.
that's cool. Okay.
A newspaper. That just scroll is the same thing as a
Yeah.
newspaper. Or a bloody pen.
What falls down aliens riddled with holes?
Oh, no.
Batman's parents.
God, no.
That's not cool.
A bowling ball.
Oh.
Bowling.
Oh my god.
I went somewhere way darker.
Yeah, you were.
Y'all are terrible.
You said it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think trouble's probably the right answer.
I'm gonna say trouble because I can't. I don't know everything else. I'm sure there are other like physical things, but trouble.
That
is
said,
pretty
Slime Finger doesn't realize that you're actually doing a real riddle, so he's already moved on and is asking you all these other riddles.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you say trouble?
Yeah, easy to get into and hard to get out of. Trouble. I don't know if that's what she had in mind, but it seems true.
Yes. So she looks at you and she smiles and she says, yes, that is correct.
Yay.
Hanging out with a Chaos Mage. How could you not know that?
And she tells you, and trouble is what is brewing. When you arrive at my cottage, I will have all the information you need. And if you would be so kind to complete this task for me, I will be greatly appreciative. This warden of the forest has gotten up there in age. Just can't swing the sword like I used to, or pull the arrow back.
What exactly do you need us to do?
She says, when you arrive, you will see.
She's literally going to ride with you all the way there.
I mean, until the end of the scene, she is.
Yes. Alright.
Does Vel wander over at any point? Has he found us?
Well, he can't see us.
Fel's sitting there like,
We don't know where he is.
Food
We don't
around
know
a
how far
fire?
he
What just
is.
happened? What is going on?
I mean, for all we know, he's like in a tower somewhere, just popped into her body where she was scrying from.
So, you guys arrive at the cottage.
Mhm.
Alright, and as you do, the door swings wide open. And you see this old lady run out, looks directly at Slime Finger, and goes, "What did you do?"
I just stopped whoever it is from watching us. Was it you that was watching us?
Well, you found it, or her, or I don't even know anymore.
What is this?
What is
what
this?
am I?
Was it you that was watching us? Why do you look like Vel?
No, no, not me. Her. Look, this is confusing. Switch it back.
Switch what back? Who are you?
That is Vel. Sort of. Vel is in that body
Why did Vel go to her?
because she is now in my head.
She's in your head?
Yeah, that sounds like something you did.
Yeah, that was probably me. I don't know how to fix that, but I can try.
No. If you don't know how, don't do it.
I am going to use
No.
conjuration to conjure her out of Violet's head.
No, he's gonna conjure me out of my head. Stop him!
You can stop him.
I'm gonna stop him. I don't know. What am I gonna do?
Vel knows
I don't
counter
think I can help
spells.
stop him. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Maybe Vel can stop him. Maybe Vel can threaten him with a fireball.
I mean, all you
That
gotta,
sounds like something Vel would do.
all you gotta
Hey,
do
I
is
have
tell me you don't
conjuration.
want me to fix it.
Don't.
You could freeze him.
Let's just say, okay, this has a limited duration, right?
Probably.
end of scene.
Probably. Yes.
Most
But I don't know that. He doesn't even
Okay.
really know
It's
that.
Most
for a
of my
very
magic-
short time, right?
most of my magic wears off after a while.
Okay. I think we'll give it a little while, see if it wears off. If it doesn't, we can revisit that.
Maybe try sleeping on it.
I think we'll be okay for now. Everybody good? You good, Vel? Can you sit tight for a little while, or? I think he's fine.
I asked Donegar if he knows how to fix it.
Your eyes glow green. Well, of course I know how to fix it. But this is so much more fun.
I don't think he's gonna help.
I think you're probably right.
He goes, slime finger, put more mana into it.
That is not the answer.
You just asked like a chaos entity to fix your situation.
Maybe if I try casting another spell, it'll swap you back.
It might also swap more people, technically.
That usually works out too.
Slime finger is like, I know how to take care of this. When there's a fire, you add more fire.
You gotta burn in front of the fire to stop the fire.
To burn the fuel in front of the fire so that when the fire gets to you, there's no more fuel for it to burn, so it stops burning.
And then Slimefinger starts drawing diagrams of how many
Slimefinger logic.
swaps we would have to make to get everybody back in the right bodies.
It's one of those, like, the liquid puzzles. How do you, like, pour this into this one?
And if you pour this liquid into this cup, how do you separate that liquid back out of that cup without getting the other liquid?
Yep.
Bobby! Oh, poor Bobby. Alright. Well, just as you're having this conversation, all of a sudden, boom, Vel's back.
Oh, okay. That's
The
better.
nice garden disappears, and now you have this brooding
Well, it's
former
good to have
king.
you back. And you and your chalkboard and whatnot over there.
Turns out the warden has power over her own body.
So then, you see her, and then she just kind of blinks, and she says, well, hello again.
Hello in the physical world.
Her voice changed.
So she just slowly walks back into the cottage
I follow.
as she waves you on. So you follow? Are you the only one?
I followed.
Did you follow into the cottage? Or?
Yeah. She waved us into the cottage. I was already following before she waved us in, but
Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Well, then
I go
you
in.
can
I hold the
follow.
door for the others as they walk in.
are you coming, Alex?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She motions you over to her crystal ball.
I've heard of these.
And
Is the crystal ball still blacked out?
it is. And then you see her eyes glow blue, and then the ball begins to glow blue. and then she shows you a location. Yes. She actually shows you, it's right over here in the southern kind of forest. It's near Balinor. There's this large rock formation. Okay? And she tells you.
So basically straight south from where we are?
Straight south from where you are. She tells you, she says, there is where you will find what you are looking for. When I saw him myself using this magic, I knew I had to be careful with the information. Unfortunately, others have found him as well. You'll have to deal with them. And
you said that's distant from us?
It's distant, yeah. And she says, I have no love for them. They're mercenaries. They're from the Golden Blade Company.
Those people again.
Golden Blade Company.
If you would help me and just scurry them out of this forest, I'd be most appreciative.
Kill Golden Blade Company.
Yeah, they're the ones who stole the treasure from the people in the wagon, right?
Slime finger lost in translation.
All of them.
Yes, that's correct. They are the ones who ambushed the wagon.
Oh, yeah, then definitely.
They don't sound very nice.
Oh.
Do it twice.
I don't think we'll be able to make sense of them.
Reverse time and do it again.
Got
Put them
it.
in a loop. Do it a few times.
And that's a quote from the Green Warden?
Warden of the Forest? Sure.
Warden of the Forest.
He's heading titles on people.
Warden of the Forest gave us a side quest to kill Golden Blade Company. All of them.
I think we were going to kill them anyway.
I think we have to collect one ear from each and bring it back.
And put them on a necklace and wear them into town.
What?
What?
So,
I'm not adding parts to the quest.
Are we going on side quests from the original quest?
No, we're just adding extra objectives to the original quest.
Give it a little
Of the side
flair.
quest from the...
Collecting more trophies.
Quest
all of a sudden, Slimefinger blinks, and then it shows a quest objective, and then optional objectives.
Yeah, there you go.
Things to do along the way.
I can't believe I've killed 14 of these guys and not a single one has dropped an ear.
Yeah.
Maybe I should stop dissolving them.
He opens his book. There's a treasure list. It was originally the chest, and now they have ears? How many ears? 0 of 6? What?
He checks his quest log.
Maybe I should stop dissolving these guys. I need the ears.
Maybe this is a bug.
Bug? No, we were supposed to be killing guys.
Also, Slimefinger goes looking for group.
So, I could...
Tap into your divine power.
That too. I'm only 2 mana away from being able to teleport the entire group anyway to a distant place.
So,
Distant land.
However, if I tap into my avatar power, I could teleport us anyway, right now, down there to where we need to be.
and all you have to do is spin enough for one.
You're going to take us to the action?
To the action!
To the action!
So spend just
John
the
the
10
Red
mana?
Spirit.
So I'm just spending the 10 mana to get us to the distant point?
Well, yeah, because you spend 10 to get you there, and then if you tap into his power, then you can take everybody with you while spending extra mana.
Because I'm adding the AoE effect. Sounds good. Y'all ready to go?
As ready as we'll ever be, I suppose. Yep.
Important point of order. I've been using a lot of mana.
Yeah, I think Slimefinger needs a nap right about now.
You need a short rest.
I will need a long rest. However,
that die lost.
hey, that one rolled fine. That is a 25 to get there.
25 beats 20.
And we rolled a 30
This affects everybody, by the way.
on the table. 30
Double strike?
says warded. Spells cast against target for a 4-part clock. Cost +2 MP.
Ah.
So he kind of protected us a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, but it also counts for his spell. So if he tries to do anything beneficial, it also counts.
Oh, that's true.
And it also counts for you as well if you try to do anything beneficial for everybody else.
I'm sure it's fine.
So
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
he put a nice little ward on everybody.
So as we come out, you also see a whoosh in the air.
I'm sure it's fine.
Little gift from the god.
Yes. Everybody has a green glow about them now. Because what you do is you tap into your primordial power.
Mm-hmm.
Donagar's symbol appears on the ground at everybody's feet, except for the old lady.
Also, my eyes started glowing super green. Slime dripped off of me completely.
Yep. And then everybody disappears. And then you reappear. As you do, you're inside the forest again.